Welcome to Spring LIB.
This is chapter 37, problem number 46. There's a cube sitting on the S frame. So assume that it's an XYZ, right? XYZ. This is our S frame. And there's another frame here, S prime frame. S prime frame is moving in the positive x direction. Let's call this X prime, Y prime, and Z prime in the positive x direction with the speed of u. And as you know, the volume, if you're writing it on the S frame, the volume of this cube is given to us, sides are given to us as A, so it's going to be the length along x direction A, the length along Y, and the length along Z. So we're going to have A cubed for the volume. Now let's see what the volume would look like for an observer that is sitting on the S prime frame. So the only length that is going to get shortened is going to be the length along the direction of this motion, which is the x direction, and the other two, the length along y and z directions are going to remain constant, so they're going to be a, right? So if we're writing the volume as it's seen in the S prime frame, we're going to put the length as it's seen from the along the x direction. So let's call it an L, and then y direction, still A, because the relative motion is not along the y direction, right? And times A along z direction. So these two are going to remain unchanged. However, the length in the x direction is going to be different. How different? Well, we can write down the L equals L naught over gamma equation that gives you the new length in terms of the proper length, right? As it's seen from the S frame. This is the proper length. So then the gamma factor here, as you know, is 1 over square root of 1 minus u squared over c squared in this case. And now then all we need to do is to inverse this because gamma is in the denominator. So L is going to be equal to 1 minus u squared over c squared times L naught, right? And if you remember, L naught was A. So L naught, this term is actually A. So your L is going to be square root of 1 minus u squared over c squared times A. Now all we need to do is to put it in the volume equation. Then we have square root of 1 minus u squared over c squared times A squared. So combine the two, 1 minus square root of 1 minus u squared over c squared times A cubed is going to be the volume as it's measured by an observer on S prime frame.